Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 10th episode of Black Lagoon. So, in the last episode, we got to see just how much of a badass the maid Roberta was. And she just pretty much wrecked all those cartel members fairly easily, I would say. She has quite the weaponry, like specialized in hidden weaponry pretty much. Yes, she dealt with them. And then Brevi and Black Lagoon just kind of got out of there, and Roberta made chase. And they had to deal with a high-speed chase with what is essentially the Terminator in a maid outfit, and was quite awesome. So let's get into it and see how things progress from there. 3, 2, 1, play. Revi. Revi is love, Revi is life. Yeah, we also left off on Garcia, I believe that's the name of the boy, having to make a bit of a choice. Because obviously Roberta's like family to him, but she kept a secret from him, which he did not seem to appreciate. But still, I don't think he wants to completely abandon her. But yeah, Roberta's no joke. You don't want to go up against her. The Bloodhound, I think was her nickname. Like when she tracks you down, she tracks you down on the end of the earth and ends you. I think I'll remember this opening long after I finish watching this anime. The Unstoppable Chambermaid, which I probably mispronounced that. And yeah, starting right back off with the speed. But I can't let you kill my maid. Fair point. But still, you're attempting to. It's good thing that's a tough car. Oh right, I forgot about Revi's condition. She really does look dead. Like, no joke, she looks dead. I'm sure she's not, but I feel less confident every time I see her like that. uh, just getting hit by random stuff. Even broke her glasses. Flashback? Well, it's a lot sadder than the last shot we saw of that place. I guess that's supposed to be more of the condition it's in now. Is everybody alive? Uh, Panty shot? Question mark? I mean, I'll take it, but... uh... Uh... I mean... I've heard being unconscious helps you survive car crashes, because your body doesn't tense up. So maybe should be fine-ish. Still a broken glass never hurt anyone. Oh, is she waking up? I think I saw a finger twitch. Yeah, I guess a concussion's not more than a... Take more than a concussion to keep her down. Yeah. Are we gonna get our 1v1? I want to see that. That's her response. Why, from blushing? uh. Jeez, Revy. Starting to see a bit of an ass theme. You know, more than usual. And it looks like we are getting our showdown. Some Revion-made action. Senorita. I doubt she's scared. uh... Uh... I recently watched the last episode of Girls in Panzer, and that scene felt familiar. Except it was with tanks in that anime. Yeah, I'm interested in how this is going to end. I mean, I'm sure Revy's not going to die, but... I don't really see Roberta dying, but it's possible. Oh, that's great. So I guess the red she was talking about wasn't blushing after all. Takes a real badass to penetrate Revy, tell you that much. She shot her gun. Yeah, but the question is, was it better or worse than yours? Blood and bullet casings at her feet. Nice magazines. Yes, we already are well aware of Revy having a pretty bad upbringing. But the real issue is the fact that they may have something like that in common. Round two? Should hand the kid a gun and have him try his luck in the battle. Did I just... Oh. That's probably the... If I didn't know better, I'd say there's a supernatural fight going on over there. Eventually. Okay, I was waiting for him to do that. I knew he would do that eventually. It's time for my snack! And he's thoroughly chosen a side. He did say she was stronger than Revy, so seems to still believe that. That's bad. Here we go. That's so cool. When you shoot at each other as you run towards each other. And they're both out of ammo. You're interrupting. I'm sure they're about to start kissing any moment now. Probably more knowing the show, but... And yeah, that puts an end to it. No, you're not. At least not right now. Spotlight's on you now. Of course. uh, Good job, maid. So you're gonna give her the kid back? Yeah. Because she gives her Garcia back, there's nothing to fight over. I know, right? Wouldn't mind seeing the three of them go at it. You know what I mean. Well, there you go. So unless you two girls want to fight with something else besides guns, you're done here. Huh. As long as you don't count mentally, yeah, I'm fine. But... yeah, I do think Garcia's words are gonna come or get through to her. I don't think she wanted her to tell him about that nickname. Or just her backstory in general. uh... I'm gonna keep calling her Alberta, but... uh... Why did you not tell me any of this? Would have made a great bedtime story. Things are better off not knowing, yeah. Yeah, things like how hot dogs are made. Oh, looking pretty good there, actually. Poor guy. You did a lot of terrible things, is the gist of it. Probably not gonna make Garcia feel any better. There are worse jobs out there, I'm sure. And I got a far better job. I made. Yes. Diego. A good man, that Diego. Terminator. Yeah, he's not gonna be. It won't seem matter after hearing all that. uh, uh, exactly. Roberta's a maid, that's all that matters. Yeah, it hasn't been the same since we left. Well, I mean, he's a child, you can give him a bit of a break on that. uh, just put a bandit on, I'll be fine. Yeah, I thought you were a badass. You can handle it. No one's likely to get killed. I mean, it might happen, but who knows? Are we really gonna get more fighting between them? Yeah, indeed. And there's some clothes happen to fly off here and there. Just keep going. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book. And she fell for it. My god, Revy. I know I kind of looked down during the actual hit, but I got the gist of it. uh... Rock, be smart. You bet on Revy in this situation. Because if you don't, she'll be mad at you. I mean, I don't see the problem here. I definitely don't see the problem. I mean, yeah, get in the middle of that. It'll be great, trust me. Please let her take her glasses off. But, you know, she didn't fight fair, so... uh, yeah, don't get in the way of the cat fight. Several hours later. How could that ever get boring? Like, half the episode could have been that and I'd be okay with it. She spent enough of the episode knocked out, thank you very much. There we go, that should be the end of it. You need a band-aid. Maybe a glass of warm milk. And then Rock kisses Revy's boo-boos. uh... Let's have her face down, you know, in case she vomits. Of course, there's other reasons why I would want her to be face down, but that's the important one. That she is. Yeah, I mean, he's no Diego, but we'll see. She definitely looks cuter without the glasses. You can leave them behind. They're not even usable. You should still consider ditching them. Man, a bucket of water and she barely twitches. Well, they did say something about starting a war, so, you know. Yeah, I figured. World War III, that'd be quite something. Yeah, the injuries. The music plays, so the ED is coming soon. Yep, and she's all wet. So that was the 10th episode of Black Lagoon. Another really good episode. I might have liked it more than the other one, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But so we did continue off with the high-speed car chase. And I really like that line from Dutch when he was just like, you know, hey, if I could just kill her by shooting at her a couple times with this gun, then we wouldn't be in this mess. In response to Garcia being like, no, you'll kill her. Like, yeah, that's not going to be enough to kill her. She's gonna, she'll survive that. Trust me, one way or another. And yeah, eventually the high-speed chase came to an end, and we just got a straight-up firefight, gunfire fight that is, between Revy and Roberta. And that was really cool. We had that for a while, just these two badass women going at it. And that was really fun to watch, of course. Yeah, they got some good shots on each other. Roberta's gun got shot, Revy's shoulder got shot. But eventually, Balalaika showed up with all of her troops and put into it, you know, once the fight progressed to just being on the floor. Which, you know, a lot of street fights do, eventually become a ground battle. But yes, pretty much she said, yes, this is over. We were planning on going to war with that cartel anyway, so we don't need to keep Garcia. You can have her. There's no reason for you guys to fight anymore. Of course, both of them were like, they couldn't just shut it off like that. They had begun their fight and they wanted to finish it. So then, in the end, they kind of did a bit of a compromise where they were allowed to continue fighting, but with just their fists. Because if they only used their fists, they probably wouldn't kill each other, and they could still get their frustrations out on each other. And they pounded each other. And I wasn't saying that was funny. Roberta did the oldest trick in the book by telling Revy that her shoes were untied. And Revy being Revy, like at first I thought she wasn't gonna fall for it. She was just being like, "Is this bitch serious? I'm not gonna fall for that." Like they delayed it just enough time for me to think that. Then she looked down, and then Roberta attacked her, and the fight started. And it was great. Just seeing them go at each other like that was really cool. And of course, Rock was just being Rock. He's like, no, there's no reason to do this. You guys, stop it, please. And they're like, oh, you want to stop it? Well, be my guest. Go on in there in the middle. Tell them your thoughts on the matter to have fun. And he's like, guys, I think you should stop, but only if you want to. Just no pressure or anything. But yeah, they continued to go at each other until they were satisfied. And it was great. They just pretty much carried each other off. And Garcia really kind of stepped up this episode. And I do agree, I think he'll make a pretty good leader of the household. And yeah, because he pretty much came to terms with Roberta. Pretty much said, that old Roberta, I don't remember her real name. She's dead. That's in the pretty much saying that's in the past. Right now, you're Roberta. You're my maid. You're the household maid, and that's what matters. So no more guns, please. That's kind of how that was resolved. And yeah, Roberta seems to be quite attached to those glasses. I think she looks better without them. I'm sure many glasses fetishists out there, and there are plenty of them, would disagree with me on that, of course, but, you know, that's how opinions go. And I am really glad that we did get that fight between Revy and Roberta, because that would definitely teased a lot with Garcia in a couple episodes saying, yeah, she's way stronger than you, Revy, and all that, so I'm glad we did finally get that. We even got a little bit of backstory on Balalaika a bit, which was cool. Because because they did kind of say that these are the 3 most badass women, like, in the world, all in one spot. And yeah, Balalaika is also pretty badass, even if we don't really see her, like, hand-to-hand fighting like we do with the other 2. That you shouldn't underestimate her in spite of that. And yeah, it was just a really cool, fun episode. We got a bit more backstory on Roberta, and everything got resolved pretty nicely. One interesting thing about this show that I don't think I've really commented on before is what they do with the ED. Now, the song itself of the ED starts playing a little bit before the episode actually ends, so it's a smooth transition into the ED. But the ED itself is it has a very sorrowful feel to it, at least to me. So what that ends up doing is it kind of makes, no matter how happy, you know, for as happy as the show gets, no matter how much happy of an ending you get for an episode, it always feels like it still has a sad tone to it, because of that. So, like, kind of a feel like no matter how happy maybe this one episode is, life in general still is sad and sucks and is depressing and horrible, which might be what they were going for, but I just figured I would comment on it because that's kind of a thought that I've had, and, you know, anime reactions are all about expressing your thoughts on a show. And my thoughts on the show are, yes, it is a very good show, and yeah, time to wait for the next one. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.